Hey, this is the Chair Guy, and here's the short version of my 3 notes per string video. For a lot more detail, go watch that one. So here we have one entire key highlighted in red, which means we have all of the notes for G major and its relative minor, E minor. So anytime we learn something like this, we're actually learning 2 scales at the same time. And if we slid this up and down, we could get any other key. Here are the 3 shapes for the 3 notes per string method, shape 1, 2, and 3. And if we put them right here, then we have all the notes horizontally. This shape would actually be right beside this if it weren't for the B string problem. If you just want to play all over the fretboard in a single key, you can break down the whole thing with this shape, which is actually the exact same thing. You're just taking this shape and you're sliding it over a single string. And of course, this shape right here is getting twisted a little bit because of the B string, but there's really nothing you can do about that. What most people don't realize is that you could actually use any of these shapes to break down the whole fretboard. For instance, shape number 1, it will break everything down, but because these are all 6-note shapes, you will always be leaving out one single note. If we use shape number 2, we get something just like this, but of course it's leaving out another note. Shape number 3, once again, we are leaving out one single note. Now, if you just want to shred over the fretboard in a single key, that's great. But if you want to know the context, you're going to need to go a little deeper. So let's place this shape over my thrones. And then we can see that, for instance, in major, this is going to be our first, where the red square is. 2nd, 3rd, 4th, 5th, 6th, 7th. Back to our 1st, 2nd, 3rd, 4th, 5th, 6th, 7th. 1st, 2nd, 3rd, 4th, and down the high E string. And of course, if we slide this over to minor, then we see that the blue is the minor root, and so this is our 1st, 2nd, 3rd, 4th, 5th, 6th, 7th, 1st, 2nd, 3rd, 4th, 5th, 6th, 7th, down the high E string, and of course we can go back and see what notes these are. So you have to memorize where the roots are in the 2nd, 3rd, 4th, 5th, 6th, 7th for both major and minor, and this is part of the reason that I prefer to run the thrones in the background, and I do kind of use the 3 notes per string shapes over it because of course they all fit just fine. They're all actually in the shape, and I can always know the context because I always know the thrones regardless of what shapes I'm playing over them.